Okay, so we are going to be checking out a few. I don't know how many we're going to be checking out tonight, but we're going to be checking out at least two of CrimSongCat's games. I have done at least one of his games before. Liminal Dreams, or was that it? Yeah, Liminal Dreams, I think is what it was called. And I liked it well enough to look at the guy's itch.io and, go, I think I might actually check out the rest of them. Alright, I'm going to restart it because there was a little bit of a thing there. Okay, there we go. Alright, press any key. Oh, it's doing that type of thing. Okay. Is it going to show anything? I have not set the sound yet for this. So. I like how the camera is just panning around at the bottom of something. I think that's like a plinth, and those are just crystals. I'm also seeing the audio meter for the game sound for the stream move around, but I don't hear anything. So, press any key. This might get loud. Warning. Oh good, we're doing the PSX wobbly texture stuff. Watashi wa kami sama. A shadow is forgotten in a strange world. The feathers call them. The candles will burn. Okay. So, I will say, some of the stuff that CrimSongCat has done, if I remember correctly when I was originally looking through their whole, library there, some of it is very, very poorly and very roughly translated. I do believe some of it was basically just fed through Google Translate, and then, it was called good enough. I think one of them might even be entirely in Spanish. I don't remember. If the movement looks jank, that's because it is. Not terrible, but it is a little weird. Not really sure how to get across that necessarily. So the game is very quiet to me. I usually have to turn games down, and this is still at the standard. Don't know if I can... Okay, hitting escape is do you want to wake up? Which I'm going to assume is just an immediate you exit the game. Well, for what I can hear of the soundtrack, I'm kind of liking it a little bit. Kind of vaguely reminds me of something else I can't quite put my finger on. A lot of the games that I'm going to be looking at tonight, assuming I get to all of them, do not actually have a category. This was the only one that actually did. That's why we started off with this. Oh hey, there's a dude there. Hey buddy, how you doing? No. There is no sprint, by the way. This is just default speed. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's like Silent Hill-esque? It's like there is a little bit of like machine noise in there. Too many days wasted in this void. Too many nights overthinking. The wind still blows. Okay, very philosophical of you, thank you. I don't know how many of these feathers there are. I think it was saying it was like 48 or something. Don't really particularly care enough to try to Of course I screwed up the last jump, right? I don't really care enough to try to collect all of them. I just want to check out the game and, you know, if you care enough to, then you can do it yourself. I mostly just want to check it out. Might actually be most of them. Well, you know, most of them over there anyway. Okay. And from Softy, this room. At least the crosses being embedded everywhere. Actually kind of just made me think as well, because I actually listened to a couple of songs the other day there. Ghost in the Shell. Like, Ghost in the Shell has a very experimental soundtrack to it. Some of it's really good, some of it is kind of not. I don't know if all of it is Yoko Kanno. But, I think most of Ghost in the Shell, SAC, was Yoko Kanno. But the... I don't remember the story, like the timeline of it, but the movie that isn't necessarily the standalone complex... God, what's her... Major Kusanagi, I think? I think it was made before standalone complex, and if I remember correctly, it has kind of... It's very middling on people's view of it. That one has a very experimental soundtrack. Hello? Oh. Oh, okay. I guess... Is he just supposed to be here, like, staring out to, like, creep you out? I also think my frame rate is uncapped in this, because I hear my graphics card just spooling up. I don't have a frame rate meter on this, and it's probably like 3,000 or something. What is this music? It just sounds like Factorio. I wonder if there's anywhere I can kinda sneakily get to by doing that. Kinda looks vaguely like Legend of Zelda or something here. One of the N64 ones like Ocarina. Okay, well it's lost the Factorio sound to it now. Honestly, surprised that he bothered to put in a door mechanic in this. I'm kind of curious if he did the music himself or if he got other people to do it, or, you know, like, got the rights to use other people's music. Because I'm liking it so far. It's got a good couple of tracks to it. Right, I was thinking like, oh, well I could just look at the credits. Oh wait, hold on. No, I don't think I can, actually. Would be kind of nice if it actually told you how many feathers you have. It's like my one major criticism thus far is just like, how do you make a collection game where you don't actually have a number showing you how much you've collected? Yet it's cold. What is? Hold on. The darkness holds my hand, and yet it's cold. Okay, fair enough. I do kind of like that, just like barely visible dude in the dark room. I don't know why he's running like this, though. It's like he's constantly leaning forward. It's a little weird. I don't think... Oh, no, I think there is. No, there's just a person up there. We don't really need to talk to them. I was worried it was a feather. I don't think we're gonna do that, actually. I think that might be like the other dude just peering out. I think that one is just kinda... you know, just a spectator, basically. Okay, is that, like, showing the direction of the feather? Okay, I'm missing... I thought these were crystals, by the way, but apparently they're candles. I think we got most of them, actually. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, I think? Okay, so it's like... that way. I would assume they are in the direction of the feather. Gotta be like down here, right? Yep. Okay, maybe we will get all the feathers. I thought maybe this would be a little bit harder, but... maybe not. Okay, so what is that direction? I think it is this room. I don't know if this is a repeat of the other song, or if this is a new one. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing?
This place has something strange. Sometimes, the silence speaks to me. It knows what I'm afraid of.
Did it just have "or" at the end for some reason? What I'm afraid of, or? Right? There's no way of me speeding up those dialogue boxes, so I'm a little hesitant to just... you know, go back and talk again. I don't know where this one might be, actually. We already cleaned this room out, more or less. I don't know if it being on this second level is indicative of anything, or maybe it's just because 2 are in that direction. I'm not really sure. I mean, hell, it could just be right up there. Okay, no, that's a dude. That's not a feather. How did I get up there to begin with? Yeah. The reason my GPU is actually wigging out is because it's being used to mine Bitcoin. Yeah, shit. So there is actually a feather right there. Of course I screwed that up. I am very good at doing parkour. Obviously. If I start smelling burning plastic, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I do have, like, overall frame rate capped at 144. But, you know. Okay, so... Nothing that direction. I'm not too sure. I think that's just us going back into this room and then getting back up to the... That is the wrong room. There we go, this is the one. I don't know, maybe I missed one up here? Not seeing anything. I am going to try to find out who did the music for this game, because I don't think CrimSong himself did it. I don't remember how I got up on the edge of the map there. Oh. Well, shit, there it is. There we go. Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Come here, my child. You have proven yourself worthy. Now you will rest.
I like the sound effect they had for the angel thing. Like, vaguely ominous, and it doesn't look very friendly. Okay. Models and textures were done by Ismail Gutierrez himself. Mixamo did the animations. And then there is the soundtrack, and no, he did not do it himself. I love I love the sound effects of just like generic name.mp3. I think he has a credit for his cat in every game. Alright, well, there is the first game. Okay. We're going to be moving on to the next one. Though I'm not quite sure which one I want to do. Honestly, I think I'm going to do this. Oh, okay, hold on. The next one up I was going to choose has a thing, actually, to it. Before you play...